Love, in the canine brain, is not a feeling. It's a biological state, built from specific chemicals, specific signals, specific moments that either trigger it or don't. And the things most owners do every single day, the treats, the toys, the baby talk, the cuddles on demand, most of them are landing in completely the wrong place. Not because you're a bad owner. Because nobody told you where the right place is. There are 12 specific things, most of them free, most of them taking under a minute, that reach directly into your dog's nervous system and build something that no amount of treats can buy. Researchers have measured it. Neurochemically. Physiologically. In brain imaging studies. And by the time you reach number 12, you will never look at your dog the same way again. I'm going to tease it now. Number 12 is something you already do every single day. You just don't know what it's actually doing to your dog's brain when you do it. Keep watching. Welcome to Canine IQ. If you want to understand your dog like never before, make sure to subscribe. Number 1. Slow your blink. Right now, think about how you look at your dog. Quick glances. Functional eye contact. Maybe a stare when they're doing something funny or something wrong. Here's what that stare is doing to them. In canine body language, a direct, unblinking gaze is a threat display. It's what a dominant animal does before a confrontation. Every time you lock eyes with your dog with wide, unblinking eyes, their nervous system registers something your brain would translate as, aggression is coming. Researchers at the University of Portsmouth, studying canine facial recognition and social signaling, found that dogs respond to the deliberate slow blink, the same signal used between bonded cats and between dogs who have established trust, with measurable reductions in cortisol and a distinct shift in facial muscle tension. The jaw loosens. The forehead softens. The body weight shifts from forward to back. The slow blink is a declaration in their language. It says, I see you, and I am not a threat. What's actually happening neurologically is that you're deactivating their threat detection circuitry, the amygdala response that keeps them on low-level alert, and triggering instead the social bonding pathway. The same pathway that fires when a mother dog grooms a puppy. You are reaching into 15,000 years of canine social evolution with nothing but the speed of your eyelids. Do this today. Step 1. Catch your dog looking at you. Don't reach for them or call their name. Step 2. Hold soft eye contact, then slowly close and reopen your eyes over about 2 seconds. Step 3. Wait. Watch their face. Watch their body. Give them 10 seconds to respond before you move. That response, the softening, the slight lean toward you, the mirrored blink, is not a coincidence. That's your dog's nervous system saying, trusted. Number 2. Touch the right places slowly. You probably reach for the top of their head, the back, maybe a quick scratch behind the ear. And your dog probably tolerates it. Tolerating is not the same as loving. And the difference comes down to neuroscience, not preference. Researchers at the University of London, studying tactile responses in dogs, mapped the nerve density across canine body regions and measured cortisol and oxytocin changes during sustained touch. The findings were precise. Touch on the top of the skull, the most common petting location, produced the smallest autonomic response. It's also, biomechanically, the most threatening approach vector, a hand coming from above toward the head. Dogs accept it. They don't melt into it. The high response zones, the ones that trigger a genuine parasympathetic shift, where the heart rate slows, cortisol drops, and oxytocin floods, are the base of the ears, the chest just below the collar, the sides of the neck, and the area just above the base of the tail. These are regions packed with pressure-sensitive nerve clusters connected directly to the vagus nerve, the same nerve that regulates relaxation in humans. Slow, circular pressure on those zones doesn't just feel nice. It activates the same neurological pathway as infant-mother physical contact. You're not petting your dog. You're triggering one of the most ancient bonding mechanisms in mammalian biology. Do this today. Step 1. Sit beside your dog. Don't face them directly, angle slightly sideways, which reads as non-threatening in their body language. Step 2. Start at the neck, not the head. Use slow circular motion. Watch their eyes and shoulders for the moment they shift from alert to soft. Step 3. Stay in that zone for at least 60 seconds. The first 20 seconds are them deciding if they trust this. The real oxytocin release happens after. Both of you feel it. Your cortisol drops measurably when you engage in slow, sustained touch with your dog. This isn't one-directional. Your nervous systems are regulating each other. Number 3. Match your words to your tone, every single time. You say, "good boy," or "good girl," to your dog regularly. Maybe dozens of times a day. And you probably say it in a flat, distracted voice while you're scrolling, cooking, or looking somewhere else. Your dog's brain is receiving static. Researchers at Yavuz University in Budapest conducted brain imaging studies on dogs listening to their owners speak. The finding was extraordinary. Dogs process speech using the same hemispheric division humans use. The right hemisphere handles emotional tone. The left hemisphere handles word meaning. And this is the critical part. The reward center of the dog's brain only activates fully when both match. Praise words in a flat tone, no reward signal. Enthusiastic tone with neutral words, no reward signal. Praise words delivered with genuine warmth, full reward activation. Your dog has a lie detector built into their brain. They don't hear what you say, they hear whether you mean it. The practical consequence is this: every time you say your dog's name in a distracted monotone, you're training them to ignore it. Every time you say, "come," in a frustrated voice, you're building an association between the word and negative emotion. You're not failing at training. You're succeeding at the wrong training, without realizing it. Do this today. Step 1. Pick 2 phrases you'll use exclusively in positive moments. Keep them short. Your dog's name said with warmth. 1 word of praise. Consistency is the mechanism. Step 2. Before you say anything to your dog, check your internal state. Take 1 breath. Mean what you're about to say. Step 3. Make eye contact before you speak. Not after. The signal starts before the word. Over days, those phrases become neurological anchors. Your dog's nervous system learns to regulate around them, the same way a child learns to feel safe when they hear a parent's calm voice in a dark room. Number 4. Greet your dog before you do anything else in the morning. You wake up. You reach for your phone. Your dog is lying across the room, watching you with those eyes, waiting. That sequence is costing you more than you know. Researchers at the University of Vienna, studying the relationship between owner morning behavior and canine stress hormones, measured baseline cortisol in dogs across households with different morning routines. Dogs whose owners made direct, warm social contact, eye contact, name, touch, within the first 5 minutes of waking showed cortisol levels throughout the day that were measurably lower than dogs whose owners prioritized other activities first. 5 minutes. That's the window. Here's why it's that specific. Dogs are chronobiological pack animals. Their nervous system is wired to anchor the day around the social leader. When they wake up and you're immediately available and warm, their brain receives a chemical signal that the environment is safe. The threat monitoring system doesn't have to stay on high alert. When you reach for your phone first, you're not being cruel. You're just sending a signal their biology is very good at reading. Something else is more important than you. A dog who starts the day in regulated calm behaves differently than a dog who starts in low-level anxiety. Less reactivity on walks. Less destructive behavior. Better response to commands. All of it traces back to what happened in that first 5 minutes. Do this today. Step 1. Put your phone on the other side of the room before you sleep tonight. Step 2. When you wake up, find your dog's eyes first. Say their name. Mean it. Step 3. Give them 30 seconds of real attention before anything else. Feel the contact. Your cortisol is dropping in the same moment theirs is. This is the cheapest, fastest intervention in this entire video. Take 30 seconds. Every morning. It compounds. Number 5. Let them sniff until they're done. Think about the last walk you took with your dog. Count how many times you tugged the leash. How many times you said, "come on," or kept moving while they were still nose down on something that mattered to them. Each one of those tugs was a closed book in the middle of a sentence. Your dog's nose contains up to 300 million olfactory receptors. Yours has 6 million. The region of the dog's brain devoted to analyzing scent is, proportionally, 40 times larger than the equivalent region in a human brain. When your dog stops at a patch of grass for 90 seconds, they're not stalling. They're reading species markers, emotional states, health signals, territorial claims. Information that took those animals hours to leave behind. Researchers at Barnard College, studying the relationship between olfactory freedom and psychological well-being in domestic dogs, found that dogs given extended sniffing time during walks tested significantly higher on optimism assessments, not lower stress. Not better mood. Optimism. The way you allow your dog to use their nose actually shifts their baseline interpretation of the world as a place where good things happen. Do this today. Step 1. On your very next walk, set a timer for 5 minutes. For those 5 minutes, your dog sets the pace and the route. You follow. Step 2. Drop the leash tension completely. Loose leash means no signal from you. Let their nose be the engine. Step 3. Watch their body during versus after. The shoulders. The gait. The expression when they look back at you. That dog is different from the one you walked before. Do this 3 times a week and the behavioral changes you've been trying to train for months start arriving on their own. Number 6. Give them a space and never violate it. Does your dog have a place that is genuinely theirs? Not a crate you lock them in a space they chose, and that you have committed to respecting every time they go there? If not, your dog has been living without one of the most basic neurological requirements for well-being. Researchers at the University of Bristol, studying domestic dog stress indicators in relation to home environment, found that dogs provided with a dedicated, owner-respected retreat, a space that was never interrupted, never called them out of, never invaded, showed cortisol profiles throughout the day that were significantly lower than dogs in homes without such a space. The phrase in the study that matters. Owner respected. The space only functions neurologically when the dog learns, through consistent evidence, that going there means genuine safety. What most owners do, they set up a bed in the corner, then call the dog off at 30 seconds later. They crate for bedtime, then open it mid-rest to say hello. They reach down to pet the dog the moment the dog lies down, because the dog lying down is cute, and they want in on it. Every one of those interruptions teaches the same thing. There is no place in this house where I am truly safe to stop being alert. The downstream consequence is chronic low-level stress that manifests as behavior problems, reactivity, excessive barking, destructive behavior, that owners then try to train away, when the actual fix is architectural, not behavioral. Do this today. Step 1. Identify or create a specific spot. A corner, a mat, a crate left open with something that smells familiar inside. Let your dog find it, not be placed in it. Step 2. When they go there, treat it as sacred. No calling them. No approaching. No petting. Nothing. Step 3. Tell everyone else in the house. The space only works if the rule is consistent. One violation undoes a week of learning. Number 7. Play like the game is real. When was the last time you played with your dog fully, not throwing a ball while you checked your phone, but actually playing? Fully present, moving, making the game unpredictable? Because your dog's prey drive doesn't know it's 2025. Their brain runs the same software as their wild ancestors, and that software requires regular, complete activation cycles: build, chase, catch, release, or the energy doesn't disappear. It relocates. Into your furniture. Into your anxiety levels. Researchers at the University of Bristol, studying interactive play in domestic dogs, found that dogs receiving fewer than 2 genuine, owner-engaged play sessions per day showed elevated markers of chronic stress and significantly higher rates of separation-related behaviors. Not because they were bored. Because a core biological drive was being chronically denied expression. When you are fully present in the game, making the toy unpredictable, letting the chase build, letting them catch it, building in a calm cooldown, your dog doesn't just experience play. They experience you as someone who understands what they're made of. That's a completely different category of bond than passive affection. Do this today. Step 1. Set a 10-minute timer. Put your phone in another room. Step 2. Make the toy move like prey, slow, then still, then burst. Irregular. Alive. Step 3. Let them win. Let them grab it and shake it. Then calmly bring the arousal down with your voice before you end the session. That cool down is the moment the trust deposits. Number 8. Yawn at them. This sounds absurd. It's one of the most powerful calming signals in the canine communication system, and almost no owner knows to use it. In 2012, researchers at the University of Oslo confirmed that dogs respond to human yawns with stress reduction, not because yawning is contagious in the same way it is between humans, but because the yawn is a documented displacement behavior and appeasement signal in canine social communication. It means I am not a threat. I am relaxed. This situation is safe. When you yawn deliberately, openly, slowly, in a moment where your dog is uncertain, alert, or mildly anxious, you're inserting a signal directly into their social vocabulary. It's the equivalent of saying, in their language, stand down. The threat monitoring system receives a clear instruction from a trusted source, and it complies. Do this today. Step 1. Identify a moment when your dog is tense, a visitor arriving, a new environment, an unexpected sound. Step 2. Position yourself in their visual field. Yawn slowly and openly. Step 3. Pair it with a slow blink. You're now fluent in 2 of their most fundamental calming signals simultaneously. Number 9. Teach them something new every week. This is not about obedience. This is about identity. Researchers at the University of Agricultural Sciences in Sweden, studying cognitive engagement and emotional well-being in working versus non-working dogs, found that dogs given regular, novel problem-solving opportunities showed significantly higher scores on behavioral indicators of positive emotional state, including play initiation, exploratory behavior, and social engagement, than dogs whose routines were entirely predictable. The mechanism is dopamine. Learning activates the dopamine system, the brain's anticipation and reward circuitry. But dopamine doesn't fire on the reward. It fires on the anticipation of the reward during the seeking phase. When your dog is learning something new, their dopamine system is running on full. They are, neurochemically, in a state of joy. And when you are the one teaching, when you're the source of that activation, your dog's brain links you to one of the most pleasurable neurological states they can experience. Do this today. Step 1. Pick one new behavior or trick. Not a command you've been working on, something genuinely new. Step 2. Work for no more than 5 minutes. Short sessions exploit the dopamine curve better than long ones. Step 3. End on a success every time. The last thing their brain registers in a session is what it encodes most deeply. Number 10. Breathe slowly around your dog. Your dog knows your respiratory rate, and they're using it as a real-time emotional weather forecast. Research from Linköping University in Sweden measured heart rate variability synchronization between bonded dog owner pairs across multiple conditions. The conclusion: within established attachment pairs, the owner's autonomic nervous system state directly predicts the dog's. When your breathing is shallow, fast, and irregular, the physiological signature of stress, your dog's cortisol goes up. Before you've said a word or made a gesture, you are broadcasting your internal state constantly. And your dog is receiving it constantly. The question isn't whether they'll pick it up. It's what you're sending. Do this today. Step 1. Before you interact with your dog after a stressful moment, coming home tense, after an argument, after a bad commute, take 30 seconds in a separate room. 4 counts in, 6 counts out. Step 2. Let your shoulders drop. You're regulating both nervous systems, not just yours. Step 3. Then walk in. The dog you enter for will be measurably different from the one you would have entered for 30 seconds earlier. Number 11. Feed them with your hands sometimes. Not always. Not as a routine they learn to demand. But occasionally, deliberately, with presence. Wolves and wild canids receive food from pack members as an act of social trust. The food transfer, food from a trusted individual's body to theirs, is embedded in canine social evolution as an intimacy signal. When you feed your dog from your hand, the food carries your scent. The act carries voluntary vulnerability on their part. They're accepting something from you, directly, with no bowl as a buffer. Do this today. Step 1. Take a portion of their regular meal, not treats, their actual food. Step 2. Sit on the floor. Hold it out in a flat palm. Step 3. Stay quiet. Let them come to you. Let them eat from your hand without moving your hand away, talking too much, or reaching for them with the other hand. Let the act be complete in itself. Number 12. Stay still when they fall asleep on you. The thing you already do, or try to do, before your arm goes numb and you shift. Sleep is the most vulnerable state any living creature can enter. Every predator avoidance instinct in the canine brain screams, across millions of years of evolutionary pressure, that sleep must happen somewhere hidden, somewhere safe, somewhere where the threat of being caught unaware is as low as it can be. And your dog walks past every safe corner in your house. Every soft, enclosed, hidden spot. And they choose your body. Researchers at the Max Planck Institute, studying sleep site selection in domestic dogs and its correlation with attachment classification, confirmed what every dog owner has felt but never had language for. Dogs classified as securely attached, the dogs whose owners had built a consistent, responsive relationship, preferentially selected their owner's body as a sleep surface at a rate dramatically higher than insecurely attached dogs, even when alternatives were equally comfortable and warm. The choice isn't random. It isn't about temperature. It is the result of an internal calculation your dog's nervous system runs continuously, comparing every option against one question: where is the safest place I know? When they answer you, when they circle once, press their body against yours, and close their eyes, they are not just getting comfortable. They are making the most profound declaration available in their entire social vocabulary. They are saying, out of everything in my world, you are the place I trust most with my life. Do this today. Step 1. The next time your dog falls asleep on you, don't move first. Not for 5 minutes. Step 2. Instead of watching your phone, watch them. The breathing. The small muscle releases as they go deeper. Step 3. Understand what's actually happening. This isn't inconvenience. This is the account balance of every single thing in this video, arriving all at once. If this video changed the way you see your dog, if it made one ordinary moment suddenly feel enormous, share it with someone whose dog deserves to be understood this deeply. They'll thank you for it. Subscribe to Canine IQ. New video every week. We go deeper so your dog gets more. And I want to know, drop it in the comments right now, which one of these 12 are you going to try tonight? Tell me the number. I read every single one.